Hello, I'm Jimmy Jam Oracle. Well, thank you for joining me today. Remember, we welcome and we thank the spirits as well for helping us out with today's read. And today's read indeed is for Amber Reed. She hasn't been on the internet for a minute. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but let's ask the spirit. Shuffling the deck right now, and let's see. Let's ask our first question. Spirits. Where in the world is Amberlynn? Where is Amberlynn? Physically, emotionally, where is she? Alright, let's start. Oh, we have the Three of Swords. I know right side up, it's the Heartbreak card. The King of Pentacles. And then the Fool. Sometimes we get the Fool for Amber because she acts like one. Where am I? Oh, the Three of Swords. So like right side up, it's the Heartbreak and Betrayal card, but reversed, I'm not sure. Oh, it says Recovery, Forgiveness, and Moving On. I did pick up in one of my last reads that her and Emily are probably back together, and I think this card kind of seals it in, because like I said, right side up, it's Heartbreak and Betrayal, but again, it's reversed, so reversed is Forgiveness. Reconciliation, I believe. Alright, so now we have the King of Pentacles. Who is this king? And he is reversed. This is greed, indulgence, and sensuality. Okay, so perhaps there has been forgiveness, there has been reconciliation, and it's sexual in nature, I would say. It can even be sometimes be greedy about it. That's what really sticks out to me, the greed and the sensuality. Something really greedy about it. Their love is not a gentle love, it's a greedy one. So let's move on to the Fool. This is the first card. Yeah, it says innocence, new beginnings, and free spirit. But again, usually when I get the Fool for Amber, or even Foodie, I think, I don't interpret it as innocence or new beginning. It could be new beginnings, like it's another new beginning to their relationship. But like the Fool, they look like a fool. Amber is going to look like the Fool, especially if evidence comes out that her and Emily are back together. But she's going to look like the Fool. We can keep those up there. I don't know why I was trying to take them away. So let's shuffle again and ask the spirits. Alright, spirits. I completely blanked on what I wanted to ask. What's coming up for Amber? What's coming up? Anything new? Uh-oh. I did have a fallout, and it is judgment. Judgment. All the girls get judged. So that's not super surprising, but let's go ahead and read the meaning for it. No, one of them is judgment. No, it says reflection, reckoning, awakening. A reckoning of sorts. A reckoning. And for some reason, like the angel blowing on the trumpet, like almost like an announcement, like something's going to get said. Something's going to come out. Spirits, what does judgment mean for Amber? What's her judgment? Oh. What's her judgment? The Five of Rods. The Four of Cups is reversed. They're all reversed. The Six of Rods. Some of these cards I just got in my last reading, but let's pretend I'm a good shuffler. The Five of Rods, or Wands in some decks. It's the Wands. Reversed, it says avoiding conflict, respecting differences. So again, like in my last read for her, there was acceptance when it came to the relationship. And I said that, yeah, someone is just going to be accepting, like the relationship is what it is. Or like Amber is the way that she is, or Emily is the way that she is. And that other person just has to accept it. This is a part of that where it's talking about avoiding the conflict and respecting differences. So basically, the nature of the relationship is, yeah, we're not going to get along like that, but, you know, it is what it is. We move on to the Four of Cups. It is reversed. Okay, and it says sudden awareness, choosing happiness, and acceptance. Acceptance comes up. Just taking it as it is. Even like the choosing happiness. Choosing happiness implies that, like, it kind of has that avoiding conflict air to it, where like I'm not going to get angry about that. I'm going to choose to be happy. I'm going to ignore that, and I'm going to find like the silver lining in this. So we move on to the Six of Rods. It is also reversed. Lots of reversals. It says excess pride, lack of recognition, and punishment. Oh, excess pride, lack of recognition. That's an interesting one. In fact, it's so interesting. Let's ask the spirits about it. Spirits, can you tell us more about this Six of Rods? What is this recognition? What is this punishment? So it feels like maybe someone's punishing themselves because of this acceptance, because of this avoiding conflict. You know, sometimes when you only look at the silver lining, you ignore the storm just on the horizon. All right. The Ace of Cups. Okay, Knight of Cups. Lots of cups. Seven of Swords, and they're all right side up, which is a complete reversal of what we just got. So let's... Okay, it says the Ace of Cups. This is new feelings, spirituality, intuition. New feelings. Yeah, I guess while you start in the relationship, you do have, you know, you're starting over. The feelings aren't new, but the way you approach the relationship could be. And maybe that's what it means by new feelings. Like maybe the feelings of acceptance kind of like, again, there's almost like a delusion like happening here, like a lie lying underneath what's going on. We have the Knight of Cups. Let's go ahead and again, he's upright, so it says following idealist and romantic. Again, like that just ties it all together, the romantic. Even like the idealist, I think, kind of fits in there too, because like whoever this Knight of Cups is representing, like they're looking at the situation with rose-colored glasses, like the most ideal. Like if anything, I would say like maybe the Knight of Cups in this relationship is Amber. Oh, now we have the Seven of Swords. So back to swords. What do we have? We have deception, trickery, tactics, and again, deception. Deception. Definitely deception. Like I just said it, how it just seems like someone is lying to themselves. But we also have trickery, tricks, and strategy. So I just wonder who is tricking who? Who is lying to who? My intuition tells me to pick up the other deck. My oracle deck. What's the tea? Spirits, what's the tea? What is the tea? What is this deception, this trickery? Help us, please. Thank you. Next, moving on. Ooh. Happiness hater. And wants you back. Maybe the relationship's more one-sided than we thought. Because again, like when you were doing someone's reading, sometimes like you get the read from kind of their perspective. You know what I mean? Like how they see the situation. And then sometimes the spirits shed light on that. So again, we have moving on, and moving on showed up in one of these cards. I think it was one of the first ones. It might have been the heartbreak card right here, the Three of Swords. In fact, I'm pretty sure it did. Nope. No, it did. The reverse. This is forgiveness and moving on. So it's funny, we have a moving on coming up twice. Moving on with the relationship or from the relationship. Now I'm not 200% sure. Because we also have happiness hater. And I find it really interesting that there's 3 people in this picture. Because sometimes I do get the feeling that Amber has her hand in other DMs. Despite, saying Emily's perfect for, Emily is all she ever wanted and this and that. Because Emily accused Amber of cheating in one of those DMs. One of those text messages they were going back and forth on. And I don't know why, but like the 3 in the picture really sticks out to me. Just like the 3 now in the 3 of Swords. Then we have wants you back. Wants you back. So somebody wants you back. I don't think this is Amber and Emily. I think this is a third person. Someone Amber or Emily might have started a relationship with or flirted with online. But somebody wants Amber back, or somebody wants somebody back. Let's see. Spirits, what is the tea? That could be the happiness hater. Someone thinks Amber is happy with Emily. Of course they're going to hate that, especially if they want her back. Spirits, what's the tea? What is the tea? What's the tea? I keep getting dusted off for Amber as well. Ooh, bad reputation. And Queen Rising. It's funny because I get that for Chantal. That's usually Chantal's card. But a Queen Rising. For some reason, I'm thinking of Alexis. Maybe dusting it off, like her stepping back into girl world. She does have kind of a bad reputation among girl world. And the Queen Rising, so like a female energy, like coming back up, even like coming up spotlight. Alexis coming back up to the spotlight would make sense. Somebody with a bad reputation. Spirits, who has a bad reputation? Besides literally everyone in girl world. I don't give a damn about my bad reputation. Alright. Dodging bullets. Blocking negativity. Escaping crazy people. Protected by haters. Bankruptcy. Oh, someone going broke. Dirty offer. I think I got dirty offer for Amber. Or maybe it was for Foodie. I don't know. Dirty offer comes up quite a bit as well. Bankrupt. Who is bankrupt? Spirits, can you tell us who is bankrupt? Who is bankrupt? Karmic friends, can't fully trust them, tension, secret competition, keeping your friends close and your enemies closer. Alexis would definitely fall into that category. Hooked. People will be. It's that kind of interesting tea that she has. They have haunted, memories, flashbacks, trauma, and side effects. Haunted for Amber is text messages. And I got this card right before those DMs got put out there by Rachel. Well, they were leaked by Emily, but Rachel used her platform to put them up. So I just wonder if there's more coming. There's more receipts coming out. And again, Hooked came out, I think for Amber. Not sure. Amber Foodie's, tarot cards tend to kind of bleed together a little bit, overlap. Like in the dirty offer, even the bankruptcy as well. I have kind of gotten a feel for Amber going broke or having like some financial issues, but it could be Alexis. That could be Alexis because of these, again, karmic friends. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. That definitely could be Amber's view of Alexis. And then again, we have bad reputation. We have a Queen Rising. Happiness hater. I don't know. I do feel like Alexis is going to be back in girl world sooner rather than later. I have a funny feeling about it. In fact, let's do a quick pull for Alexis. See if we get any overlap. So using back to my other deck. Spirits, what can you tell us about Alexis? What can you tell us about Alexis? Okay. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Rods, and the King of Swords. So the 8 of Pentacles, Pentacles is usually coin, money. It's reversed though. It says lack of passion, uninspired, no motivation. Lack of passion, uninspired. And then we have the 7 of Rods. Let's see. Where is she? There she is. Again, reversed. It says give up, destroyed confidence, and overwhelmed. Give up, destroyed confidence, overwhelmed. Maybe it's not her, because this is talking about like defeat and just like keep staying down. Let's check the King, because this could be in past, present, and future. So I definitely check on the read on the King. It's upright. It says head over heart, discipline, truth. Oh, the King is about truth. So maybe she does feel like this defeated kind of feeling, because again, like she wants you back. Or again, defeated because of maybe bankruptcy. Being broke. Maybe Alexis is broke. Maybe she's just trying to get some clout for some quick cash. Definitely though, the discipline, truth, head over heart. And again, think that the head over heart, happiness hater, head over heart. Someone who's not thinking with their head, they're thinking with their heart. And you know what they want? They want you back. They want you back. So I think this is spirits confirming that we will probably be seeing Alexis, Spidey Lex, as she is online, back sooner rather than later. But we'll have to keep an eye out, because you never know. Things change. The future is not written in stone. So you never know. All right, but thank you for joining me today. If you got this far, I really appreciate it. And I hope, don't forget to thank the spirits for helping us out today. Can't forget about them. And I hope you have a great day.